the king of hype, and some would say the troll's troll, Barry Hearn, aka Bazza, the father of Eddie Hearn, has come out and he's come out and started talking about Tyson Fury again in regards to a potential fight between Fury and his man. I guess you can say Joshua is also his fighter as well as his son Eddie Hearn's fighter. He's talking about a potential fight between Fury and Joshua, and he's very dismissive of Fury. No surprises there. This is Bazza after all. He is far less pragmatic, far less diplomatic than his son Eddie Hearn is. He says, I think I've got the best heavyweight for the next 10 years on the planet. I can't see anyone beating him. I think the kid is outstanding, and I think he has got a lot of improvement left in him. Even as he is today, he's the best heavyweight in the world. What he's going to be like in 2 years' time is frightening. Tyson had an amazing result to beat Klitschko, but you have to say that Klitschko only threw a few punches in the entire fight. If the real Klitschko turns up, Tyson could have a problem. If Klitschko is completely shot, Fury will win again, and I really hope that he does. If Klitschko turns up, he could make Tyson look silly. We have to wait and see, but win or lose, there is a massive fight with Anthony Joshua. Win or lose, I would rather he won because it's even bigger. It's an 80,000 sellout at Wembley. It's 1 million pay-per-view buys plus the global because it's a great fight to watch. I think Fury is made for Joshua because of the way he boxes, the way he stands. He's not a great puncher and he can't take a shot. This is my view. I mean, Cunningham dropped him. When a cruiserweight puts you on your ass, you have to ask some serious questions. But he's very engaging. He'll sell a fight and it will be a massive fight. So those are the words of Bazza Barry Hearn. Not very complimentary of Tyson Fury. None of us are surprised. Maybe some of you agree with Bazza. It's interesting to me that he's still talking about the Cunningham situation. I think people dwell far too much on that Cunningham punch. No, Cunningham is not a particularly big puncher, even at cruiserweight. But as I've mentioned in previous videos, I like to look at it as people who are prolific punchers and people who are not prolific punchers. I prefer to look at it that way. A prolific puncher is somebody who has a knack for landing big punches. You might have a big punch, but you might not have a knack of being able to land it on your opponent's chin. That takes timing. It takes, accuracy. It takes good balance. If you've got a stationary target like a heavy bag, you might be able to hit as hard as anybody. But getting in the ring against a moving opponent who's hitting you back is more difficult. You have to judge the distance and worry about getting hit yourself and all that kind of stuff. So prolific punchers know how to deal with all those variables and still land on the target with tremendous force. Other guys don't really have that. And I say all that to say this. The punch that Cunningham hit Tyson Fury with was the hardest punch I've ever seen Steve Cunningham throw. Steve Cunningham don't normally throw right hands like that. The way he threw it, the technique that he threw it with, he really launched his body into it and threw he threw the punch in an overarm fashion. He really launched his body into it, and Tyson Fury was also coming forward at the time, so he doubled the impact of the punch. So, to me, that was just one of those type of once in a career type punches that Steve Cunningham landed. He don't normally throw right hands like that. He don't normally put so much weight behind them. And I guess, he's not used to fighting guys as big as Fury who are coming forward at him. So he probably don't get the opportunity to really crank a big right hand up and let it go the way he did against Fury in that fight. So, yeah, I wouldn't read too much into the Cunningham thing. Can Fury take a flush right hand from Vladimir Klitschko if he lands with full power? I seriously doubt it. I don't think there are many heavyweights who can, outside of Marius Wack, maybe one or two others. There's not many guys who could take a flush right hand on the chin from Vladimir Klitschko and not at least be hurt by it, if not go down or even get knocked out. So, Tyson Fury, if he caught a flush right hand or a flush left hook on the chin from Vladimir, I expect him to go down too. It is what it is. Anyway, people, let me know what you think about Barry Hearn's latest outbursts. Maybe you agree with him, maybe you disagree. Drop it all in the comment section below. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.